Of librarians. May not sound like a bestseller, but over at One Westside Library branch, it is definitely what everybody's talking about.
Ooh, sounds juicy. WGN's Aaron McElroy's here with that story. Hi, Aaron.
Yeah, so Richard M. Daley librarian Roy Kinsey, he loves a good book, but it's his own story that may just be one of the best narratives that I have heard in some time.
The old adage, don't judge a book by its cover, fits Roy Kinsey.
There were times when I needed to come into an aisle and travel to another place.
Who carries two titles.
It was a very serious calling.
Librarian by day,
Yeah.
rapper by night.
To be a good rapper and to be a good lyricist, you have to be a good reader.
Have you ever took a trip down Madison, the west side like a wonderland that you won't find no Allison?
Two worlds tied together through the power of storytelling.
Where my bag?
I think there's a real power there. I think there's a real alchemy there, and knowing your story and crafting your story is something that I learned at the library.
You could say Kinsey grew up among aisles of books, with Dad working the collections at Chicago's Cultural Center and Mom at Harold Washington Library.
It has a lot of our history here. It holds, of course, one of my favorite books that I talk about all the time, The Warmth of Other Suns.
It is what he calls survival literature that inspired Kinsey as a young man growing up during the golden era of hip-hop. So he made the unconventional call to do and be both.
There came a time when I understood that these worlds that I was keeping apart were actually informing one another.
Becoming the only Chicago librarian who's dropped 11 rap albums.
Kinsey using rhyme as a personal narrative on stages at Talia Hall, Millennium Park, Soho House, Empty Bottle, and House of Blues.
Now you got back one of your off days.
Finding himself behind that mic, embracing his own identity.
When you are coming up young, black, and queer, and really trying to understand yourself, it's really, you want to say I was here.
His love of music and books on full display, along with his passion for supporting the community through yoga and gardening workshops and the library's first Pride Health Fair.
I think what makes him so special is he's finding those narratives that either he connects with or our staff and public connect with, and is really expanding and giving more visibility to what those are.
Forever, man, I'm a blind person.
The Raprarian, showing us all, cover or no cover, there's power that lies in sharing our story.
Make you say my name forever.
Great guy. And Roy's going to be at the helm of Richard M. Daley Library's first Rainbow Health and Wellness Fair that's happening this Saturday, June 15th. So if you want to check it out, along with he does creative writing classes, he leads all these teen programs, yoga. I mean, he's got all sorts of stuff that he's spearheaded there at the library, which is just phenomenal. And so we'll link you to all of that along with this on our website.
Many talents he's got.
So unique
Okay.
and creative.
Very
Thanks, Aaron.
cool. Thank you.